I'm in a groove state of mind. 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 I'm in a groove state of mind.
Quiero tequila, señor, por favor.
I'm in a groove state of mind. Moving over. Moving no pain. Stepping up my game. I'm a groove to the fire. You I know I can. Reach out the play. I'm grooving, yes I am. I'm grooving. Oh, I'm grooving. I'm moving, yes I am. I'm moving.
Quiero tequila, señor, por favor.
I'm moving. I'm moving, yes I am. I'm moving. I'm moving, yes I am. Moving my dreams. Up to sleep, free. I'm dancing my dreams. Working at the scene. I'm feeling delicious. You know who I am. Now is my time to have a good state of mind. Oh, I'm moving. I'm in the sky. I'm moving. Oh, I'm moving. Yes, I am. I'm moving. Yes, I am. I'm moving. Something go, like something go. There's magic in the air. I feel it everywhere. I've got my groove on. You know who I am. Now it's time to have a groove state of mind. Oh, I'm moving. I'm moving this side. I'm moving, yes I am. I'm moving. I'm moving. I'm moving, yes I am. I'm moving. I'm moving. I'm moving, yes I am. I must move. Get to your beat. The groove where life can go so sweet. Grooving got my back. When you tell me there's magic in my heart. I'm moving all the time. I'm moving. Move, 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 move. I'm moving. Move, 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 move. I'm moving. Move, move, move. I'm moving. I'm moving. Oh, I'm moving. I'm moving. Yes, I am. I'm moving. I'm moving, yes I am. I'm moving. I'm moving. I'm moving, yes I am. I'm moving. I'm moving. I'm moving, yes I am. I'm moving. I'm moving. I'm moving. I'm moving, yes, I'm moving. I'm moving, yes, I am. I'm moving. I'm moving. I'm moving, yes, I am. I'm moving. I'm moving. I'm moving, yes, I am. I'm moving. I'm moving. I'm moving, yes I am. I'm moving. I'm moving, yes I am. I'm moving.
There we go. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, and welcome to day one of Groove Ages 5 Day Challenge, where we're going to get into Groove Blog. So, zero to blog hero. That is the goal for this week, and we're going to be starting today. So glad that you're here with us. If you are here with us live, put in a hashtag live in the chat. And if you're here on the replay, put in a hashtag replay. Put in a hashtag replay. And so glad that you are here joining us today. We got a great week for you. Of course, it's not going to go for the whole 5 days because blogging is not that difficult once you learn the essentials. And that is what we're here to teach you is how to use that application, but actually how to learn those essentials to get that traffic coming into your web place, into your websites. And the one that's going to be training and teaching us this week, we have two trainers. We have a special guest that's coming on later on in the week, but we have our old school trainer that's been with us throughout this whole entire year that's going to be training us here on GrooveBlog is none other than Nick Lacani. He's a true innovator in online education and corporate engagement. Nick's journey is nothing but remarkable, having led the transition of Toastmasters International in the UK and Ireland into the digital realm during the COVID pandemic, earning him the title of Toastmaster of the Year. Now, with a background in college lecturer, a trainer, senior technical consultant, and a technical director, Nick brings a wealth of experience. Now he is dedicated to empowering entrepreneurs and professionals to succeed online with a focus on effortless digital product sales. And that's what we're going to be doing today, talking about how we can have those effortless product sales through blogging. I'm so excited. Now, in 2024, Nick's goal with Groove Asia is ambitious to offer clear and effective training courses that leads attendees to financial freedom. That's the goal. That's the mission with Groove Asia, financial freedom. And we're doing this together. That's why we offer these workshops, events, and training sessions. So get ready to be inspired, be motivated, and empowered as Nick leads us towards success. Welcome to the stage, Nick.
Thank you very much, Karen. Thank you. I'm so happy to be here with you again for another 5 day challenge. Well, as Karen said, that it's going to be 4 days this week. Okay, 4 days. We're going to pack everything in. But as you said, we want to teach you the basics so that you can then try things yourself and then move onwards to your goal, right? That's what we're looking for. One of the things that I want to do today is to just look at the overview of what we're going to cover this week. And as Karen alluded, we have a special guest coming up. Just before we do that, let's just have a look at some of the people coming in today. And we have, who we got today? Oh, yeah. So I can see Nancy, Pauline. I'm stepping on Karen's toes over here, putting all the messages up. Okay, Karen, I'll step back from that. Now, what I want to do is to share with you a couple of things on here. And one of the things that we're going to do is share with you the outline of the course. And, you're used to these things now, aren't you, really? Therefore, let's take a look on here. And that's not what we wanted. Okay, right. Let's just go back and we shall do it this way. And one of the things that we want to do is remember that when we do these challenges, you need your account, you need various things in there. One of the things that we're going to do is, though, I want you to try things out yourself. That's really important, okay? Try it out yourself. Now, your path to 10x your traffic. Now, I know that, for example, you can increase traffic with blogs. You can increase your monetization or start monetizing your blogs. You can start earning money. Either which way you do it, we've got a plan to help you build your platform and then go towards what your goal. Okay, so my title for this week is 10x your traffic. That's what I would expect you to do as a minimum. Okay, now if you only have one person, then that's okay. We'll get no, but you get the idea. I want you to actually go and develop as you go. Now, Today, we're going to talk about Kickstart Your Blogging Journey. But before we do that, I'll notice on here at the bottom, and you can see on here, we've got Nick Lacani and Michael. I'm going to try this now. Kasaginski, okay? Michael is from a tour in France, and he's going to be covering part of the course. Let me explain. So, for example, as we know, we need your Groove account, your login address, etc. Make sure you have images. Yes, make sure you have a website. Now, what we're going to do on day 1 and day 2, well, Michael shared a picture with me, okay? And he looks amazing, doesn't he? He looks like a real star. And Michael is a star. We call him Handsome Michael in Groove Asia. All right. And so to be anywhere near on the podium with Michael, I had to go and get a picture. And that's one where I got a haircut and so on. And yeah, you can see it's grainy. It's from like 1973 or something like that. So you can tell that we are competing this week. We have got 2 days of myself and 2 days of Michael, days 3 and 4. Now, the really important thing is for you to understand is the first 2 days I'm going to do the platform. Okay, I'm going to work on the platform. I want you to set that up. Michael is going to do all the sexy stuff in days 3 and 4. Okay, he is going to go and blow your mind. Actually, I see Michael in the room. I'm going to invite him in here for a minute. Michael, would you like to come up to the screen? Come up on screen. I don't know about you, Michael. Welcome to the challenge, and you're going to be a star presenter this week. So happy to have you. Tell me what. I'm really looking forward to it. What are you looking forward to this week?
I hope people will take the time to learn and to experiment GrooveBlog, considering that it can be very beneficial for the traffic and conversions. So, in digital marketing, 2 games. The first, traffic, and the second, conversion. The first one is how you convince people to come into your website. The problem with a website is very often you don't have enough content to attract people. With a blog, it's completely different because you can schedule posts. You can publish once a day or 10 times a day. You can do what you want, and more you have content, quality content, of course, and more you will be able to retain people and to convince them to go to your funnels. So in day 3 and day 4, I will show you how you can optimize your blog and your blog posts to be able to get conversions, to leads to your funnels. So we will see that together on day 3 and day 4. I will also show you how you will promote your blog posts on social networks, because very often people promote directly their offers from social networks. What I will show you promote your offers on your blog, and you tease your offer on social networks, redirecting to your blog. That way, people will be will understand who you are, and at the end of each post, you will be able to send them to your funnel. So it's very powerful, and we will see that together on day 3 and day 4.
Thank you very much, Michael. The point you made there, I think, is very much, we need to reinforce it. What happens is, especially, for example, affiliate marketers, and I've seen this where somebody's got a software app or a tool or some sort of membership that they're, and what they do is they actually put their link in to social media. And now, Facebook and other platforms, they don't like it, do they? And that's where the blog is brilliant, because the blog, as you said, creates the authenticity, the authority for you, and helps you with that. But also, it acts as the buffer page between the social media over here and then the offer or the landing pages that you have. So fantastic, Michael. Thank you so much. I'm so looking forward to introducing to you on day 3, and looking forward to working with you for the whole of the week. Thanks very much, Michael. And Michael is going to be in the background. He may well be commenting and so on. He's going to be making sure that I stay on the straight and narrow. Okay? So thanks very much, Michael. And great to see you again. Now, let's have a look and see where we are in terms of the PowerPoint on here. And very simple. We're going to kickstart today. I'm going to talk a little bit around the subject from a higher level point of view. Michael is going to go much deeper down. Okay, so we're not going to be doing the same thing in our sessions. The other thing is I'm going to be showing you how to set up a blog from scratch, from the beginning. Okay, that's what we're going to do. So if you want to, take a screenshot of where we are right now. And obviously, one of the things that we have is you have the ability to go back and replay this stream. You can make it faster if you don't think I'm going fast enough, or you can make it slower if you think I'm going too fast for you, or you want to actually do it as you're listening back. Okay, so that's really important. You have the choice, but you really should, from day 1 and day 2, build the basic platform as I'm going to be giving it to you. All right, let's get going now. In terms of day 1, just break this down a little bit more. We see introduction, core structure, expectations. Now, one of the things that you're used to these courses now, these challenges now. It's really this is not a Netflix show. I keep saying this on the coaching that we do every week as well. This is not Netflix. This is not entertainment. This is knowledge transfer for you to build your own platforms. If you don't build it, nobody else is going to, unless you connect with the consultants and so on and whatever in order to do that. But it's important for you to actually have control of your business. Therefore, everything I'm going to show you today and tomorrow and all week, to be honest with you, you are capable of doing. You really are. And you should be able to actually go off and follow what we do step by step. Okay, that's the idea. Make sure you give us any feedback into the chat or into the Facebook group, Groove Asia. So Karen's going to be sending you a link for the Facebook group for Groove Asia. And as I said, remember, it's only 4 days this week. 4 days. Okay, now, when you're planning your blog, I want you to take a step back. Okay? Breathe. Why are you doing the blog? Who is it for? What are you going to be writing about? Where are you going to be placing it? Which platforms, which social media accounts are you going to use? Also, when? Is there a particular time of day that your ideal client is going to be more available to actually receive the information? And also why and how? All of those questions. Okay, so I mean, in anything that I do, what I try to do is to ask those very simple questions: who, what, where, when, why, how, and then I often ask, so what? So what that actually means is it's okay for you to tell me, but just say, hey, I'm going to create this and create that, and I'm going to ask, so what? The idea is look at the other end. Don't look at the beginning. Look at the end. At the end of the process, you want your ideal client, right? Your ideal lead to receive this in such a way that it moves them, it changes something in them, it makes them think that you are an authority, that you are a real person, authentic, right? You're giving your opinions, and you are what you stand for. For example, you are sharing information about yourself. Now, I don't want your name, address, and passport number, or anything like that. But tell us about who you are in the blog, things like that. Okay, so because ultimately, you want them to know you, like you, and trust you. Otherwise, they'll never buy from you. Okay, you're trying to create this community over here. They'll only do it if they know you and like you. All right. And the trust comes with the authority and the authenticity and the way in which you engage with people. Okay. So that's really important to think about that from a holistic point of view. Don't just think about blogging. Now, for example, blogging is just one of the strategies that you can have in your marketing plan. Others could be a YouTube channel and other items as well. And so, but the idea of this is similar to how you'd create a YouTube channel, for example. Why are you doing it? Who is it for? What are you going to be doing with this? What's the call to action? How are you going to how are you going to find the people that will actually go and watch this, watch the video? Well, this is the same thing. You have to rely upon creating content that your ideal client will find valuable, and then rely on the Google algorithm or other search engines are available in order for the algorithm to go find you an audience. And you can also use the algorithms from social media platforms that you use and share on. Okay? Now, remember, just because your best friend, is exactly like you, does exactly the same sort of runs exactly the same sort of business as you, and then they go off and do something, it doesn't mean you have to actually follow them blindly. I need you to think about what you want to do, how you want to do it, why you want to do it. And that why is very important, because there are going to be times when you may get low viewing figures. People are not reading it. Okay, don't get disheartened, because this is a slow process. This is a building process. Your first blog isn't going to attract 1 million viewers, probably. I'm pretty certain that I stand on good ground. It's probably not going to get 1 million views. But that's okay. Your millionth video should get a few more. Now, you understand. Each blog you write and each week as we go along, you should be developing, learning, and actually going through, putting in the hard yards, building the library of content that when somebody finds you, they say, this is interesting. What else has this person written? So you have to think about that as well. And that's what Michael is going to help you with. The ability to say, right, I've got the platform, I've got the ideas and so on, but how do I quickly get a volume post, a number of posts out there? So he's going to actually help you with that as well. Okay. Now, in terms of so for example, if I share my PowerPoint again, therefore share your story. Yeah, again, be authentic, right? And also, every time you actually share social media elsewhere, you not only do you put it on Facebook, Insta, wherever, you're also got a chance of it being shared by other people as well. And what you're doing is you're creating links back to your blog, which helps with your SEO, all right, or your search engine optimization. That's a good thing, okay? And Michael's going to be covering more specific, more tactical things about the SEO and things like that on day 3 and day 4, okay? Build authority, as I said, yes, you need to position yourself as an expert in a particular area. Now, one of the things about whether you are creating a website, whether you're creating a YouTube channel, whether you're creating a blog, you can't have 3 or 4 or 5 different ways of looking at things, or subjects that you're looking at. Okay, so let me give you an example. A friend of mine had dinner with him a couple of months ago, and great guy. He's been running his YouTube channel for a while, and I said, "Well, what's your niche, or what are you trying to do with it? What's the one thing that you do with the channel?" Well, he says, "Well, I do this, and then I do this, and then I do this, and sometimes I do this." And it's like, but how does the algorithm know, or how does YouTube know who you are and what you stand for? And how do they bring an audience to you? Because if they bring an audience for topic A, then when they see videos for topics B, C, and D, they're just going to tune off, aren't they? So be specific and say, right, this is all about, for example, selling an online course. There you go. This is all about, for example, doing e-commerce, right? Have one thing that it's about. Okay, the more specific you are, or the more clear you are in that, the easier it is for the algorithms to find you an audience, and also for you to create the content, because then you're not going in lots of different directions. It's very important. And also, if you do that, it builds authority, because people know you, and people know me as the courses and communities guy, right? The Groove Asia, right? That's what I specialize in. That's my thing. What do you specialize in? What's your thing? You need to think about that, okay? Now, let's look again. Yes, so one of the things I want you to do is, let me just make this a little bit easier for you to read. How about that? Okay, so focus on 5 categories or sub-niches, yeah. 3 is, if you have 3, that's fine as well, but 3, 4, or 5 are usually a good number. People can handle that. If you got 17, I think that might be a problem, okay? Now, for example, one of the things that I've done in the past is, let me come back again. If I do courses and communities, for example, then my 5 areas would be something in the like, for example, mindset. I think mindset is important. Oh no, how is anybody going to listen to me? All I've done is I've done 40 years of this, but I've never taught before. Yeah, but you've got the experience. So you've got to get the mind right. You've got to get your mindset right. You've got to get your marketing, your sales, but also the technology of creating these courses. And also, for example, how to go and sell, things like that. So that's my 5 topics, right? That's not bad. They're all congruent. They're all similar, or add value to my core component, courses and communities, right? So that's why it's important for you to have these little sub-niches. And then each of your posts can be at least one of those categories. It can be more than one. You can have 2, 3, 4, or 5. Okay? That's fine. Because then it's like a database. If somebody drills down and said, yeah, Nick's really good on the mindset kind of thing, well, let me drill down and look at all the posts that he's had on mindset. So all the relevant posts that are to do with mindset will then come up for somebody on the screen. Great, right? Because you want them to find your content. And once they're on there, you want them to be able to hang on and look for more, and then engage with them and take action, to get them to take action. All right. So that's really important, is to actually have those topics. Start thinking in your mind. What's the one thing that you do? Right? Write it down. And I keep saying this. When you're looking for a niche, make it an inch wide, but a mile deep. Okay. Be very specific. The more specific you are, the clearer you are to your audience, but also to the algorithm, the algorithms that are on the platforms that you're trying to work with. Okay. So let's go back to these slides. And what else have we got? Blogs help drive traffic. Okay. Yes, they do. So make the content valuable and engaging. Well, it's no good for you to actually set up a fantastic idea that, right, great, so I've got the strategy working really well. But then when they actually read your blogs, it's underwhelming. Remember, you are an expert in your field. Otherwise, why are you doing this? Why is somebody listening to you or reading your work? You are an expert. So give value, engage with people, okay? If you can't do that, that's the problem. Because how else are they ever going to come in and know you, like you, trust you, if they don't like your content? They have a problem that they cannot solve themselves. You have a solution, and you have to communicate it in such a way that they think you have the solution. Okay? So you've got to engage people. You've got to make it valuable for them. All right? Now, finally, we're going to look at setting up the GrooveBlog. Okay? And in this case, we're going to go, you're going to watch my screen and you're going to make some notes, or you can follow along and set it up at the same time. All right? Therefore, let's just go back. Let's get my console ready on here. And here we go. Now, Karen, is the writing clear on that? Or I mean, I can go a little bit more like that. Is that good? Thumbs up, thumbs down? Okay, fantastic. Now, one of the things that, this is your dashboard on Groove. And also, let me just put myself in the corner there. Okay, that'll be fine. Now, this is your dashboard. And remember the previous training sessions we've done, the challenges, where I show you how to create a domain, okay? How to add a domain. Well, let's just go into it. Let's go to settings and billing and domains right here. This is by default, custom domains is selected. Go to manage. And do you remember that I've got a custom domain here called Tech-Led Growth? Remember, we created the website for it. Yes? Well, you look on here, we've got GrooveBlog, which is in blue there, and also GrooveSell, because we actually did those challenges, didn't we? Now, in this case, GrooveBlog is not highlighted. You can see on the others, look, it is. Well, on here, you would go to this page, go to your the website that you're looking at, click on it, and then add a new subdomain. Yes, click on the plus sign in the middle right here. And then what's the subdomain? Oh, yeah, don't think about it too much. Blog. Very straightforward. There's only a few reasons why you really want to change that, and it could be that you've already got an elaborate or a mature website, and you want it to be known as something else. Most of you should be happy with the blog. Okay. Now you can see on there blog.techledgrowth.com. Yeah, very simple, very easy, and it's done. If I ever want to change it or get rid of it, I will just click on it there. Okay, that's fine. Therefore, let's close that. Now, that's the first thing. The second thing is, let's go to GrooveBlog. Okay. And I've got a couple of blogs on here already. We're going to go to new blog. All right. A blog name. So here, I'm just going to call it Tech-Led Growth. Okay. And this subdomain here is the subdomain on the Groove platform. This has to be unique to everybody. So no, whatever name you type in here, it shouldn't just be blog. It would be something like TLG or Tech-Led Growth blog, like that. Now, I'm hoping I've not used that before. Let's see, because this is a test domain that I use. Language is English in this case. That's fine. And notice on there, actually, let's make it all lowercase. It looks better. All right. TLG blog, right? Therefore, before you attach your custom domain to it, that's where you'll find it. And click on Done. Right, because that went through, it showed that nobody has used that combination of letters before on the Groove platform. So that's fine. Now, this is your blog. Look. Oh, it's done. We're finished. Karen, let's go home. We're done. The Groove has actually created your blog for you. Fantastic. How about that? Okay, but we do need to make some changes, don't we? Therefore, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and show you around the screen. And in this case, we're going to go to, and I'm going to be, sorry, just come on to this a little bit. What I'm going to do, folks, is today, in the time given, probably for the next 15 minutes, I'm going to run through a few things that you can do, okay? A few things that you should do at the beginning. And then tomorrow, I'm going to get much deeper in the configuration of the under the hood of the blog, okay? We're going to get things ready so that when Michael sees you on day 3 and day 4, your platform is already built, okay? Then you will see, for example, Michael going into doing particular posts, SEO, OG settings and tags and meta tags and things like this. So there's going to be a lot of stuff that he's going to be doing, but the basics have to be set up first. All right. Therefore, let's go back and take a look at this. Now, you will notice that as we go, as I leave this on here, these pictures are changing automatically, which is great. Looks great. Okay. A total of 5 blogs are built in, and they're ready. And you can actually have a look at them. For example, on the left-hand side here, you can go to posts, and you can see on here that these are live and they can be edited. Okay. Now, if I go to edit, you can see on here that this is the H1 header, this is the text, and also right hand side you have featured image, you have a slug, that's the actual address, okay, so that the computers or the internet can find you. All right. Do you want to view the page? Now, this is interesting. I don't know whether you can see this, but let me just see if I can zoom in at all. Can you see that? tlgblog.grooveblog.com, and then post how to start a blog that makes money. Okay, do you see that address there? If I click on it, it opens up a new tab, and that's that blog as it is on the internet. You can check it out. I'm going to go, and hopefully you can actually, I'm going to post it in the comments. You can actually go click on it and have a look at it. Okay, so the blog is live. It says it's live. Okay, that's great. But then it's not probably fully set up yet, though. All right, and I'm going to show you why. Let's go back, and it says, "Do you want to exit without saving?" Yeah, don't save. I don't want to save any changes. Okay. Now, as you can see here, we've got the posts. On the left-hand side, there are a number of buttons on here. Home is where all of your blogs live. Look, those are the 2 blogs that were there originally. Tech-led growth. Oh, look, this is my blog, right? The one I've just created. Brilliant. Well, if I click on the 3 dots here, you can go to edit, rename, edit, clone, share, delete, make draft. Okay, make draft means unpublish it. Okay, but I'm fine. I'm cool with that. I'm okay to publish it. Clone means you can just copy it, virtually everything as it is, and then if you make any changes to the original, you've always got a backup, right? That's or you may want to create a number of blogs for different businesses that you have, and you want to set things up in such a way that that's my template, and then keep cloning so that you can then don't have to go and repeat the first 20, 30 processes for every single one. Okay. Now, in this case, I'm fine. I don't want to make any changes. What I don't want to do, though, is I want to go and edit it. Okay. And then that's when we come up with all of these buttons on the left. And I'm going to start from the bottom. Settings. All right. Now, let's just zoom out a little bit. This is a bit too much. Okay. So hopefully you can see that on here. Now, what we've got on here is this is a little bit more advanced, and I'm not going to go and make any changes to this today as such. Okay, so I'm going to leave that as it is. Now, the important thing, though, is remember the first thing that we did was to change our domain. Well, let's go to the domain page. All right, and let's go to, now on here, and it says publish to the subdomain TLG blog. And look, that's what we did, wasn't it? But I don't really want that though. What I want is I want to publish it to the root domain, domain.com, or in this case, techledgrowth.com. Okay. Therefore, it comes up when I choose that middle button, the radio button there, and it comes up with the domain drop-down list. Oh, look, it's picked the ones where I've actually said there's a subdomain called blog. Oh, okay. It's techledgrowth.com. Fantastic. And now it says, well, select the location. Okay. Drop-down list and root or subdomain, root or subdomain, root or subdomain, root or subdomain, root. Actually, let's go subdomain. Okay, so subdomain. Now, drop down list, and that's the one we created earlier, blog.techledgrowth.com. Okay, now I'm going to cross my fingers and save it. Let's take a look. Now, root subdomain. If I had actually pasted it, done it on the root, it would have wiped out my website. This is why we test first. I don't like using live stuff on training sessions like this. So what I want you to do is to have a think about this, and then usually it's subdomain. Okay, subdomain. Very rarely would you have a blog which is at the actual root. And there's a reason for that, is that even if you don't really have a website, in my humble opinion, you should have a one-page website, which is your homepage, and then have the blog as blog.domain.com. But hey, that's just me. You obviously have agency. You have your own choices that you can make, right? Okay, let's take a look again. Now, we've had a look at domain, so hopefully that's fine. Then I'm going to go to logo. And logo, it's been helpful for us. It's already put Groovy on there. Yeah, no, I don't want that. Okay, let's choose some. And remember on here, look, and it says, oh, recommended format, PNG, which is transparent, okay, transparent background, 125 times 31. So it's looking for something which is short and wide, okay, short and wide. Now on here, I may have difficulty finding a picture like that. So you do need to create a your logo in something like that. Okay. Now let me just look and see if I've got any logos on here, which will then. Okay. So look, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I think this one is short and wide as well. I'm going to just use this one for today. Okay. And if you click on that, click on the crop sign, you can see here, this is 964 times 400. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say, well, let's change this to 134. I don't know whether that will work for us. Let's take a look. And not great, but we'll see how we get on with that. Okay. All right. So we'll see. That may be a little bit scrunched up, folks. Okay. So what we need to do is to get the 125 by 31 if we can. Let me just change it again. 125 by 31. Okay, let's just see if we can get something like this. 125. And the height is 52. So yeah, we're not really gonna. Oh, maybe if we do something like this. And something like this. That might work. 25 times 24. That might work, actually. All right, let's save that. Okay, we'll have a look at that in a minute. Favicon, again, 16 by 16 pixels. Okay. Let's see if I've got one somewhere where that may help us. I'm just going to take this little S here. Okay. And this is 500 by 500, so let's make it 16 by 16. That's fine. Okay. Yeah, not the best, as you can see. So I should do better with my artwork. All right. So let's save that. Now, the next things on here, I'm going to do a little bit of work on here. We're going to do some more tomorrow with this, okay? Therefore, social links. And here, I'm not going to do it right now, but for example, if we put in facebook.com, so let me just go to put in a Facebook page. I'm just going to go back and okay. Let's take that plus out of it. Okay. So that's the Facebook page. Choose icon. And on here, you can put in, see if they have a Facebook. Sometimes works. Okay. Right. So typed in Facebook. Yeah, let's take that one there. Okay. You get the idea. Right. So you can put Twitter, Insta, or X, or Pinterest, or whatever other platforms that you have. Okay, click on save on that. Comments. I'm going to do this tomorrow. Okay, we're going to take a look at this tomorrow. Forms. This is interesting. One of the things that you can do, I believe. Let me just go back to home and this one here. This is one I was playing with last week. And do you remember one of these forms that we created back in one of the previous training sessions? Yeah, interested in a newsletter and so on. So anyway, so it looks similar to that. Okay, so that's the form that is already in the system, and we created it in GrooveMail back in February. Okay, so it picks up the form that you've created elsewhere. And that's one of the fabulous reasons for having a Groove platform where you've got a number of different tools on the same platform. They can talk to each other and work with each other. All right. Therefore, if I go back and go back to Tech-led Growth, I'm going to open up the blog, go back to settings. Oh, you can see here, look, see my logo? That's not bad, actually. Not the best, but it's okay. Right? Maybe I need to create a logo which doesn't have so many of the shadows and so on. Okay. Now let's go back to settings and forms, and look. Select your GrooveMail form, and it's picked this. You know, we created a brand new blog, didn't we? It's picked it by default. So it's got 5-day challenge, ebook, and free training. Remember, we created that in the past. So yes, we're going to use that. Select from preset. The preset usually is default style. Okay, and then save it, and you can. No, I'm not going to go and edit it. But look, you'll see it there in a minute. Okay. The other thing is that copyright. Do you want to show copyright text? So in here, year comes up automatically. Groovy is the default name of the blog, but in this case, we're going to put Tech-led Growth made with GrooveCM. Okay, or you can take it out. It's up to you. Or you can actually put in some other text and then make it link up to a web page using the link button here, and a number of things on here. All right, so you get the idea. You can even highlight this, make it bold, italic, underlined, etc. Okay, that's fine. Save that. The embed ads, no, we're not going to look at that today, and tracking and so on. I think Michael is going to cover a little bit more on tracking and the meta and so on. So I'll have a chat with him as to what we're going to do with that. One of us will cover this, okay? And all of this stuff, by the way, folks. If I just come back, the OG title, the meta title, and so on, is to do with the findability of your blog, how people can find it, the search engine optimization, okay, SEO, right? So there's a lot of things in there that we can do to help ourselves. All right. Okay, let's go back. RSS settings. Now, this is something that, for example, RSS feeds are other places where you can actually go and publish your blog. Okay, so I don't know whether we're going to be covering that this week. I'll have a chat with Michael, but I'm not really looking to actually do much on that this week. Okay. Now, that's the settings. We've done some of the settings on here. Okay. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to go to the publish page. And you can see on here, look, it's got my logo on there. And at the bottom left-hand corner there, that's the footer. All right. It's also got, look, remember that I created a Facebook link right here. So if I click on that, we should get my Facebook page. Okay. You get the idea. All right. So, and also at the bottom, you can see the copyright information. So you've already started making changes to your blog. All right. Now, one of the things that we're going to look at before we finish, I've got another 5 minutes or so. Therefore, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the buttons on the left-hand side. You know what this one is? This shows all of your blogs. You know this one, this is a published page here of this particular blog. This is the posts. We've had a look at this already. These are the 5 posts that are built in that come with it. And then you can go and edit them or delete them or change certain things to them. That's fine. And then we're going to look at categories and themes and navigation. So let me go to categories first. Remember what I said about the categories. These are like your sub-niches. Remember, with my courses and communities specialism, I then said mindset, marketing, technology, sales, etc. Okay? Yeah? You get the idea. Those are my categories. And that's what these are. That's it. Very simple. And you need to think about these. Don't have 27. Don't just have one. Okay? Have more. Have 3, 4, or 5. 5 is usually a good number. But I wouldn't put so many. Okay. So in this case, we can actually go in and edit latest on here, and then description of a category, and then showing the navigation, and you've got 500 characters for the description in here. All right. Now, in this case, though, you may decide that, yes, I do want a latest blog, so I can put my I can mark my last 5 blogs as latest. Well, that's brilliant. That's brilliant to start off with and to plan it. But you've got to follow through, because if it's July 2024 and I go to somebody's blog site and their latest is November 2022, I think I may be listening to alarm bells ringing that this person isn't so serious, that this person is not active anymore. Therefore, decide if you want to have a latest or not. Okay. In this case, though, what I'm going to do, I'm going to do the ones that I said previously. I'm going to go with mindset and lowercase for the slug, which is the part of the address. Oh, if I can spell mindset. These posts are specifically to do with mindset, okay, or whatever description you wish to add on to it. All right, I'm going to paste this for the others as well. Okay, you get the idea. And update mindset. Okay, and next one I'm going to make into productivity, into marketing. And marketing, I'm going to copy that, and I'm going to go and paste that in there. And Control Z. Okay, you get the idea. All right. So you can actually go and change and edit categories as they are, or add new ones. And so, for example, with the tips and tricks and must read, I'm actually going to delete them. Okay. Now, does that mean that deletes the posts? No. And I'm going to add another couple of categories and technology on here. Okay, technology. My spelling is atrocious today, folks. And let's go and do that. And done. You get the idea. So I'm going to put 3 on there now. I'll put it. Add another more over. I'll add another couple more overnight. And now, if I go to the post page, and you can see on here, look, that's got marketing. But the others, well, for example, on here, if I go to edit this one, how to create video in under 5 minutes, let's edit this. Okay. And what categories are there? Well, the one that it was attached to previously, we've deleted. Well, click on the drop-down list. Well, this one's technology, isn't it? Oh, hang on. Could it be marketing? Well, if it is, let's add marketing as well. So you can add more than one. And then publish. And now let's go back. And you can see in red, it's got the categories in there. Then what happens is when you actually go to the publish page, so this is your publish site, and we are going to publish in a minute, you can see on here that if you look for technology, and it will find you that one post. If you go to marketing, it finds you 2. If you go to mindset, well, I don't think there is any. Okay, you get the idea. So this is a great way to filter out and get to the heart of the subject that you're looking for as a prospective client, somebody who comes in through your social media and says, oh, this is interesting. Let's have a look and see what else this person has been doing. Okay, you get the idea there. Now, before I hand off to Karen, I'm just going to cover one other thing, a couple of other things very quickly. Themes. This is what we're going to look at tomorrow. Current theme. At the moment, it's the classic theme. And if we go to customize the theme, oh, look, there's lots of things that we can do on the toolbar here. If we click on this picture here, or this post here, we can do different things. Different things appear on the screen. Okay, so there's a number of things that we can do to edit the way that it looks. All right, so you get the idea. Also, you can control what goes on the toolbars and the all of these items on the page at the top and at the bottom. Okay, you get the idea. All right, so I'm not changed anything. I'm going to go back, and then finally the navigation. Yes, so this is again the navigation along the top. I said we can change a lot of things on here. All right, those of you who remember the Groove member, this had a sidebar like this as well. Okay, so again, this is one of the benefits of using one platform. Now, let's go and take a look at what we're going to be covering tomorrow. And as you can see from the screen here, we are going to carry on configuring the blog platform, find your way around. We've already started looking at one or two of these things: settings, navigation, categories, and also basic settings on each of the posts and ways to publish and so on. So tomorrow we're going to look at publishing in a better, more a graceful manner. All right. Now, what I would like for you to do is take a look at this video. If necessary, go back and watch the replay. And I want you to do the things that I've done. Find your logos with the right sizes, your favicons. Okay? Think about your niche or your speciality. Think about 5 categories. Put them in. Follow what I've done and then carry on with that. Okay? Now, Karen, do we have any questions that I've missed? Okay. Therefore, gives me great pleasure to first of all to say thank you to Michael, who came on today as a kind of a preview, and he may be joining us tomorrow as well. I'm not sure, but for Wednesday and Thursday, he's going to be the main man. Thank you very much, Michael. And also thank you to Karen, who's been brilliant today as the program director and the person who goes and lays the foundation and the person who finishes with the call to action for you. Please give it up for Karen. Thank you very much. Karen, take it away. And you can unmute yourself.
I can unmute myself. Thank you so much, Nick, and for all that you do here with the community and all the value that you bring. Many thanks from Pipley, from wealth building through real estate with Montez. Hello, everyone, and glad that you're here with us and will stay with us throughout the whole entire week. As you see, Nick has a lot to offer, and you had a little taste from Michael that's going to be coming in the second half of this week to give you more and give you more, give you more. I think Mike also has a little surprise for you on the days that he is going to be training. So it really helped for you to stay here and learn to do this. As Nick says, this is not Netflix. We want you to take action. That's what we say here in the Groove Asia community. Hashtag take action and to build it. Nick has got you started, a good way to get rolling and to start making out those platforms on to get you start blogging, because blogging is a great way to build that traffic to your websites, to your services, to your products. It is the way to get there. Now here Karina says where the replay is going to be on the YouTube channel, and it's also going to be on our Facebook pages and in the groups. So in the groups, it's going to take about 2 hours or so to get on there, but you always can see the replay on YouTube channel and on the Facebook page that way. So in spirit of helping you to build freedom, I'm going to show you where also you can go to our calendar. Now, our calendar, you can find this at grooveasia.cm/resource. And someone put that in the chat. That would be great. That's grooveasia.cm/resource. And you can check out our calendar here. But also other resources that are available on here are, to help you gain the skills in order for you to gain that freedom. So you have to make your first dollar online because we're doing this online. Level up your AI skills. If you're not using AI, this is a great way for you to get started on using AI. Our own AI whisperer, Chinyu Tan, does this workshop here on leveling up your AI skills. We have many things to come. The new members orientation, also called Launchpad Experience, only once, but please register for that because it is a way of building that foundation to get you lifted and launched off. And there's other things on this page that you'll be interested in. But what I do want to draw your attention to is the calendar. When you click on the calendar to see all the upcoming events that are available, we are right here on Monday. Now, this calendar is in Singapore time, which is down in the bottom right-hand corner. You can change that to your own local time, but this is the Singaporean time. So we are here at the 5-day challenge. What's coming up is our Groove AI, the Groove Live AI, which Peter does, and our small group coaching. So if you're stuck in your strategy or if you're stuck in your just online entrepreneur journey, this is the place to come, is to our small group coaching sessions. Again, we're going to start with the 5-day challenge tomorrow, same time, same channel, and we will be doing that for the rest of the week. We also have the power hour that Tyra hosts for you to put into action. It's a space for you to put these things into action from the 5-day challenges. If you haven't started your blog, this is a time you can set aside where you can start working on it on the Groove Asia Power Hour Plus. Like-minded people coming together, working independently. So these are some things that some times and some spaces utilized that is available for you to move on. And I do want to draw your attention also, before I go to the next page, is our mastermind retreat. If you have not at least gotten the information about the mastermind retreat, it's going to be in November. It's going to be in November. And when you click on the screen, it will actually give you the link where you can sign up to get the information on the mastermind retreat. It's going to be in the next 2 days. Come, get the information, make a decision if this is something you want to do. It's going to be in the beautiful, exotic Tokyo, Japan, and it's going to be in November. So come to the informational session so you can get some information on it, so you can see if this is something that you want to do. It will definitely be something that will benefit you. It will be a smaller group, not hundreds of people, where you can meet face to face with some of the leaders here in the community. I'm going to be there. Peter's going to be there, who does our e-commerce. Ching Yu, who does the AI. Simon Leong, the Internet Insider, is going to be there, and many, many more people. So if you want direct access and contact to these people, where you get to know them and they get to know you, please come, at least come to the informational session so you can get information and make an educated decision if this is something that will benefit you. All right, so I do appreciate everyone joining us today. I'd love to see you tomorrow, same time, same channel, at the second day of our 5-day challenge, where you get to dive even deeper into GrooveBlog and you can get the traffic going. So until next time, bye-bye.
Groove Asia, the world's #1 digital marketing software platform and fastest growing entrepreneurship community, is now free for life. Your complete digital products and services online sales system. All the tools you want to run your internet business. Everything you need to sell products and services online. No credit card, zero fees. It's just free. Discover the new better way to start an online business, build websites, and sell digital products. Create a full website with unlimited products and funnels, with free hosting, subdomain, and custom domain capability, and with more integrations so you can automate your business. It's truly the last online sales system you will ever need. Save thousands a month with free lifetime access to the top most powerful apps in the industry, including the #1 leading page and funnel building platform in the world, with thousands of brand new members making a switch over every single day. Plus, get free access to our private community, free live training, and free affiliate marketing business opportunity. Discover how to get started for free, secure your free lifetime membership today, and access your free software, training, and bonuses right now. Free for a limited time, only at grooveasia.cn.